Well, it's great to get back in the practice field. I'll say that. I think myself included, everybody's kind of recharged, ready to go, excited to be back out here. It's a beautiful day. The guys, I thought, naturally when you take a few days off, there's going to be a little bit of rust, but I thought they really worked through it. The second half of practice was very impressive. All in all, the guys that could worked. Probably the most limited of everybody was Soma. But we got stuff out of Jane, which was very good work for him. Sua, you guys saw him moving around, looked fine. So a lot of positives that came out of it. Kind of stole an extra day of preparation here with treating this like a Monday and being able to come out in full pads and get some quality work in that way. So, it's a good first day.
Are you going to go full pads again tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah, we'll go full again tomorrow, and then we'll taper off from there.
How surprised were you that Sua was able to come back so quickly? I mean, did you have some fear that it was going to be a while, or?
No, I mean, I think naturally, human nature is human nature. When you think you're really hurt, which I don't, I'm sure it was painful, and then you get an MRI back that says there's nothing wrong. Sometimes you heal a little quicker. Sometimes that goes directly to your mind, like, okay, there isn't anything really wrong in here. Let me go get my treatment the way I'm supposed to do it, which he was diligent at doing. Great job by our medical staff and Sua doing everything he needed to do and ready to go. So I think he wants to capitalize on some more opportunities. He's seeing the opportunities that he's having at the position he's playing, and he wants to keep trying to take advantage of them.
How does Cal's offense differ from Washington State's?
Well, much more committed to running the football. They have some similar principles when they do throw the ball, but much more committed to running it. Obviously, when you look at Lasco's numbers, he's done a fantastic job running it. And then they go to their package where they sub out the quarterback, and they go to some quarterback-driven runs as well. So probably more offense than Washington State had, which is the challenge. I don't think that we're not going to be able to sit back there and cover two and just play the game. We're going to have to, there's going to be times we're going to have to defend the box and defend the run and win one-on-one on the perimeter, which is a big challenge because Cal's receivers are very good. That's why when you look at their offensive numbers, they're having a very good season so far.
Is it, when you look at your offensive numbers, am I hearing you right that it's the run that is really setting everything up?
Well, I don't know if it's the run. I think that Goff is a heck of a thrower. He's got a good feel for their system. They do a really good job of having run-pass options on every play. So when you load the box, they throw it. When you give them the run, they hand it off and they run it. And then they've got a back who's very capable of making people miss and doing a good job in the open field. So I think that when you look at their sheer numbers, they're probably a lot more balanced than people give them credit for. And that's what makes them difficult. The more one-dimensional you are, a little bit more easier you are to defend. So they've got good balance and they make it hard on you. And they have explosive players. Again, their receivers are very good.
What's the greatest challenge with a Thursday game?
Keeping the normalcy of the routine in the preparation process, and so we really tailor our week to this is Monday for us. I know it's Saturday. I know there's college football going on, and I'm sure you guys are upset you don't get to watch it. But this is Monday, and so on and so forth in the preparation. And just keeping the routine the same as best we can. We've got school and different issues on Wednesday that we have to work through. But in our minds, Thursday at 6 o'clock is really Saturday at 6 o'clock for us on our clocks.
How did you use this past week? I mean, the players could concentrate on school and stuff. What did you do that kind of re-energizes you?
I think a couple things. One, I tried to get ahead in the game plan, which we did a good job of that. Two, I really devoted myself to recruiting this week, as we did as a staff. It was a great opportunity to get on the road, watch some really critical players for this year's class and in future classes, which was good. And then take a little bit of personal time, have a chance to take your kids to school or things of that nature, just to be normal for a couple days maybe.
Jenny's been out for 5 games now.
Yeah.
Is it too early to say that he'll play Thursday?
I'd like to wait till tomorrow to give you that. Let's give the hamstring a day and see how he rebounds from today. But he did everything today, which was very positive.
On a day like today, or in general, do you do any scoreboard watching or just sort of monitor what's going on, especially since you guys, could get into like a tiebreaker type situation?
I've said this all along. The reason I'm a college football coach is because I love college football. I'm as big of a fan of the game as I am a coach. And so, you know, I'm going to have the games on in my office. I'm going to be working, but I'll have games on naturally. You know, hopefully I get a chance tonight to catch the Oregon-Utah game. I think it's going to be a good football game. So, you know, Washington's playing UCLA, obviously. So there's a lot of stuff that I enjoy watching. And there's big games around the country. So as much of that, I'll have those games on. For us moving forward, as far as where we fall in the pecking order of the South, it's really more about what we did out here and then what the film looks like. That part's about us. You know, I can't control what's going on in these other games. Those other games will be on, and I'll watch them as a fan. I'll appreciate good football. Maybe find a player or two that maybe we can put in on offense that looks good. So that's all part of it.
What can you tell us about where Josh Shaw might be in terms of what's happening?
I really don't have anything new, you know, unfortunately, Dan. You know, again, it's a little bit more difficult to have new news on a weekend, you know, a little different that way. So, you know, hopefully we have something here soon. See where it's at.
Where is it at right now? Is it any?
It's not on my desk, I can tell you that. So I wish I could give you more, but it hasn't reached my desk yet. So
Let's do one more.
Leonard, I think that was the first time we maybe seen him go full in a while.
yeah, I think again, just a classic example of, you know, taking advantage of a little downtime, taking advantage of, not that our guys didn't work. I mean, they had great workouts with our strength and conditioning staff, had a really cool opportunity to focus on their schoolwork, and a chance to maybe just step away a little bit of decompression, re-energize themselves, and to get Leonard out working the way he worked today, I think was just a little bit of a indicative of all of our guys. I think everybody had a little different pep in their step, which was great. But again, we had to knock some of the rust off. But you know, got to bounce back tomorrow. We need to be better tomorrow in practice. I can tell you that. So, ready, guys.